Maya pulls up to the cabin in her small sedan. The forest around her is quiet, with tall trees towering above. She turns off the engine and listens to the soft rustling of leaves as the wind passes through them. A light mist hangs in the air, giving everything a gentle, dreamy glow. She gently opens her car door and steps out onto the dew-covered grass. The ground feels cool under her feet. Maya takes a deep breath, inhaling the crisp forest air mixed with the scent of pine needles and damp earth. It's a fresh, invigorating sensation that makes her feel at peace. She walks around to the trunk and picks up her small backpack. She gives one last look at her car before heading towards the cabin. The path is muddy but well-worn, leading straight to the front door of the cozy wooden structure. Maya reaches for the handle and pulls open the door. Inside, a warm, welcoming firelight illuminates the cabin. Maya steps closer to the small, cozy cabin nestled in the heart of the misty forest. The air is cool and damp, carrying with it the scent of pine trees and earth. As she approaches, she notices a soft, welcoming light filtering through the gap between the door and the sill. Above her, a gentle stream tinkles melodically, its sound soothing and calming. She reaches out to touch the weathered wooden door, feeling its rough texture under her fingertips. The smoke from the chimney rises slowly into the air, weaving in and out of the mist like delicate strands of silver thread. Maya steps forward, lifting the latch and pushing open the door gently. Inside, she is greeted by a warm wave of air that feels both familiar and foreign at once. A fire crackles warmly in the hearth, casting flickering shadows on the walls. Above her, a simple wooden ceiling with exposed beams holds up the roof, creating a cozy atmosphere. Maya walks through the small entranceway into what looks to be a living room. On one side, a plush armchair sits by the window, its cushions inviting and soft. A bookshelf lines another wall, filled with books of all shapes and sizes, some with colorful covers, others bound in leather. A few flickering candles add to the soft light, casting a warm glow over everything. Maya steps closer to the hearth, feeling her toes curl as she warms them by the fire. The scent of herbs and pine needles fills her nostrils, making her feel at ease. She spots a small table with an inkwell and quill nearby, setting down a travel bag gently on the floor beside it. Maya steps inside the cabin, closing the door gently behind her. The warmth greets her like a welcoming hug. She notices the fire crackling merrily in the fireplace, sending out a comforting glow that dances across the walls. She walks towards the living area and finds herself surrounded by comfortable furniture, soft armchairs, and a large sofa, all in shades of warm beige and earthy tones. A soft blanket is draped over one chair, inviting her to sit down. Maya feels a sense of gratitude for this peaceful retreat from the outside world. Looking around, she notices the large windows that stretch across two walls, letting in plenty of natural light. The mist that shrouds the forest outside softly filters through, giving everything an ethereal glow. Maya walks over to one of the windows and peers out into the misty landscape, feeling a deep sense of calm. She hears the soft sound of her own footsteps echoing inside the cabin and smiles. This place feels like a perfect escape from daily worries. Maya steps outside her cozy cabin, wearing her warm hiking boots. The morning mist is thick, like a blanket covering the ground. She takes a deep breath, feeling the cool air fill her lungs. With a gentle smile, she starts walking along the winding path that leads into the forest. The path winds gently, with trees towering above, their branches reaching out like friendly arms. The leaves are a mix of greens and browns, making the forest look both vibrant and calm. Maya notices a small stream nearby, its water clear and sparkling in the light mist. She stops for a moment to look at it, feeling the dew on her boots. She hears the sound of birds singing, a soft melody that seems to echo through the forest. A gentle breeze rustles the leaves, creating a soothing background noise. Maya continues her walk, relishing this peaceful journey. The world around her feels like it's moving slowly, almost in slow motion. As she walks further, she sees a small patch of wildflowers peeking out from behind a tree. They are a mix of colors, pinks, yellows, and purples. Maya kneels down to get a closer look, admiring the delicate beauty of each flower. She picks one, feeling its softness between her fingers. The path turns slightly, leading her deeper into the woods. Large trees with thick trunks stand like sentinels, their bark smooth and weathered. Maya feels a sense of wonder, as if she's stepping back in time to an earlier era. The forest seems alive, full of secrets and stories waiting to be discovered. She reaches a clearing where sunlight filters through the trees, casting a warm glow on the ground. In the center of this clearing, there's a small mushroom patch. Maya sits down on the mossy ground, feeling the softness beneath her seat. She closes her eyes for a moment, letting the peace of the forest wash over her. When she opens them again, she notices a red fox peeking out from behind some bushes nearby. The fox looks up at her with curious amber eyes before darting back into the shadows. Maya watches it go, a small smile playing on her lips. She stands up and continues her walk, her heart full of contentment. The forest is vast but familiar now, like an old friend she's rediscovering. Each step feels like a connection to nature, each sound and sight a part of this tranquil world. Maya walks through the misty forest, her footsteps barely making a sound on the damp earth. The air is cool and refreshing, carrying with it the scent of pine and damp moss. She follows a narrow path that winds along the edge of a dense thicket. As she rounds a bend, Maya sees a gentle stream flowing into a small clearing. The water is crystal clear and moves slowly over smooth stones, creating soft swishing sounds. The sound is so soothing that it seems to wash away her worries like leaves in the current. She finds a comfortable rock near the edge of the stream. Gently, she sits down and rests her back against the tree trunk behind her. Maya watches as the water flows past, its movements almost hypnotic. She closes her eyes for a moment, feeling the cool breeze on her skin, listening to the rustling leaves overhead. As she listens, the tension in her shoulders begins to ease. Slowly, her breathing becomes deeper and steadier. The forest seems quiet now, filled only with the sounds of nature, birds chirping softly, insects buzzing lightly, and the stream flowing calmly. Maya feels a deep sense of peace washing over her. She opens her eyes again and looks around at the beauty that surrounds her. The trees are tall and strong, their branches reaching towards the sky. Shafts of light filter through the canopy above, creating patterns on the ground below. A small patch of wildflowers by the stream catches her eye, their colors vibrant against the greenery. Maya smiles, feeling grateful for this moment of tranquility. She knows she can now carry these feelings back to her cabin, ready to face whatever challenges come her way with a clearer mind and heart. Maya slowly walks up the dirt path to the cozy cabin. The air is still thick with mist, making everything feel a little more magical. She shivers slightly as the morning chill clings to her jacket. She steps inside and closes the door softly behind her, letting out a contented sigh. The interior of the cabin is warm and welcoming. A fire crackles merrily in the hearth, casting a soft glow across the room. Maya walks towards the fireplace and hooks her coat on a rack by the door. With ease, she sets about making tea. She reaches for the kettle that's hanging on a hook above the stove and fills it with water from the small bucket nearby. The sound of running water is soothing as it flows into the kettle. She places the lid securely and then carefully places the kettle on the stove to heat. Maya walks over to the table by the window, sitting down in one of the comfortable armchairs. She picks up a teapot from a cabinet, pouring hot water into 2 old-fashioned mugs. The steam rises gently from the teapot, filling the air with its warm aroma. She adds a spoonful of honey and a small splash of cream to each mug, stirring them gently before lifting one to her lips. As she sips the tea, she closes her eyes briefly, feeling relaxed and grateful for this simple moment of warmth and comfort. The gentle crackle of the fire and the faint sound of birds outside combine into a symphony that calms her mind. Maya sits there, wrapped in the quiet of the cabin and the warmth of her cup, finding solace in the little pleasures that life offers. As the sun begins its gentle descent, casting golden hues across the sky, Maya finds herself drawn to the large window by her bed. She pulls back the curtain slowly, almost reverently, as if she's making a promise to herself to witness this beauty. Outside, the forest becomes a tapestry of shadows and light. The trees, once tall and imposing, now dance under the orange and pink beams. Each movement of the branches seems choreographed, like nature itself is putting on a show for Maya alone. She takes a sip from her warm cup of tea, feeling its comforting warmth spread through her fingers. The steam rises gently in the crisp evening air, mirroring the soft cloud of fog that gently hugs the ground below. Maya feels a deep sense of peace washing over her. She sits there, watching as the light fades away, the sky transforming into shades of blue and purple. A small bird tweets softly from somewhere nearby, adding to the serene melody. She thinks about all the days she's spent in this cabin, surrounded by nature. Each moment feels like a gift, a reminder of the beauty that exists even when the world seems busy and noisy. As night falls, the stars begin to twinkle, their light piercing through the canopy above. Maya closes her eyes for just a moment, savoring the silence and stillness before she drifts into a gentle, peaceful sleep. The day has faded away, leaving behind a whispering mist that clings to the trees. Maya sits in front of the warm, crackling fire, her small book held gently in her hands. The glow from the flames casts a soft, amber light around her. Outside, the forest is quiet, except for the occasional hoot of an owl or the distant rustle of leaves. Inside the cabin, the only sounds are the gentle sparks popping and a faint hiss as wood burns. Maya feels safe and warm, the cozy blanket wrapped snugly around her shoulders. She turns the page of her book, savoring each word. The story flows into her imagination like a gentle stream, carrying her away from the day's worries. The walls of the cabin, once cold and bare, now feel welcoming and comforting. As she reads, Maya can almost imagine herself as part of the story. Her mind dances with images, bringing characters to life in her own head. She smiles, finding comfort in these familiar tales. Outside, a twig snaps near the windowsill, but Maya doesn't flinch. The sound is far away now, just a reminder that she's not alone in this world. Inside, there's only warmth and light. The fire flickers occasionally, casting soft shadows on the walls. Maya pulls her blanket tighter around her, feeling a deep sense of peace. She thinks about how much she loves this cabin, these woods, and the simple pleasures they offer. A gentle breeze stirs the embers, sending dancing flames higher into the air. The fire's warmth seems to seep deeper into Maya's skin, filling her with contentment. She closes her eyes for a moment, letting the peaceful sounds of nature lull her. As she opens them again, the last words of her book catch her eye. Maya reads them slowly, feeling their meaning wash over her. The story reminds her that even in the quietest moments, there's magic to be found, magic in the peace and tranquility of this cozy cabin. As the evening turns into night, Maya feels a warm blanket of darkness envelop her cabin. The room grows quieter with each passing moment. Outside, the wind whispers softly through the trees, carrying with it the scent of wet earth and pine needles. Maya shifts slightly in bed, feeling the softness of her pillow under her head. Her eyelids feel heavy, like they are weighted down by small feathers. She takes a deep breath, inhaling the familiar smell of wood smoke from the fireplace. The steady crackle of the fire provides a gentle hum, comforting and soothing. She closes her eyes, and in that moment, all worries seem to melt away. The room is filled with the peaceful silence of the forest, broken only by the occasional distant rustling of leaves or the creaking of a branch. Maya's thoughts drift gently, like clouds passing over a calm lake. The warmth of the fire seems to seep into her skin, making her feel cozy and content. She imagines herself surrounded by a warm, fluffy blanket that wraps around her body, cocoon-like, providing protection from whatever might come in this mysterious forest. Outside, the stars begin to twinkle like tiny lights, casting a soft glow through the windows. The moon rises higher, bathing everything in its silvery light. Maya feels safe here, nestled inside her cozy cabin, away from the chaos of the outside world. As she lies there, Maya's breathing slows down, becoming deeper and more rhythmic. Her body relaxes completely, allowing her to drift into a peaceful sleep. The last thing she hears is the crackle of the fire, then silence, until all is still except for the gentle lullaby of nature around her.